What if everything you thought you knew about Antarctica was a lie? What if the coldest, most desolate place on Earth wasn't just a frozen wasteland, but a heavily guarded secret, a gateway to something otherworldly? Prepare yourself, because today we're diving deep beneath the ice, into the chilling whispers of an alien presence, a massive, impossible structure hidden in plain sight. This isn't just a conspiracy theory, it's a puzzle, and the pieces are starting to fit. For decades, Antarctica has been shrouded in mystery. Governments have restricted access, scientists conduct strange classified experiments, and an unnerving silence permeates the official narrative. But away from the headlines, a different story has been unfolding. A story whispered by former intelligence operatives, leaked documents, and even anomalous satellite imagery. The core of this story? A colossal artificial structure, submerged deep beneath the ice and ocean, a structure far too advanced to be human-made. Let's rewind to 1947. Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a decorated American naval officer, led Operation Highjump, the largest expedition ever sent to Antarctica. It involved 13 ships, 4,700 men, and multiple aircraft. Their stated mission? Scientific research. But what they encountered, according to Byrd's own words in a South American newspaper interview, was far more sinister. He spoke of flying objects that could fly from pole to pole at incredible speeds, and a new war that could be fought by objects that can fly from one pole to the other with tremendous speed. This wasn't the ramblings of a madman. This was a seasoned explorer, hinting at something he wasn't supposed to see. Now, fast forward to the digital age. Thanks to Google Earth and other mapping technologies, armchair investigators have been able to peer into the remote corners of our world like never before. And what they found in Antarctica is nothing short of astonishing. We're talking about perfectly geometric openings in the ice, massive, unexplained heat signatures, and even what appear to be colossal, submerged entrances. These aren't natural formations. They defy geological explanation. They scream engineered. So, what are we looking at? The theory posits an ancient, or perhaps extraterrestrial, base of operations. Imagine a structure so vast it could house an entire civilization, protected by miles of ice and the crushing pressure of the deep ocean. This isn't just a small cave. We're talking about something on the scale of a city. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from coordinates like 66 degree, 33, L11, Cooks, 90, 58, Sext, N5, If you plug that into Google Earth, you'll find an anomaly that some researchers claim is an 8.5-mile-long object, perfectly smooth, submerged beneath the ice. It doesn't reflect light like natural ice or rock. It looks manufactured, and it's not alone. There are multiple similar, albeit smaller, anomalies scattered across the continent. Coincidence or a deliberate network? But why Antarctica? Why build a base in the most inhospitable place on Earth? The answer, my friends, might be simpler and far more terrifying than you think. What if the very isolation that deters us is what attracts them? What if this frozen continent provides the perfect cover, a natural shield from prying eyes, both human and otherwise? Let's not forget the Nazi connection. It's well documented that the Third Reich had a keen interest in Antarctica, establishing a base called New Swabia in 1938-39. While officially for whaling, many conspiracy theorists believe their true motive was to seek out ancient alien technology, or even to establish a secret refuge for their advanced weaponry, like the mythical Die Glocke, the bell. Did they find something? Did they inherit something? Or did they simply discover something already there? The timing of Operation Highjump, so soon after WTV and the Nazis' Antarctic ventures, is eerily coincidental. The official narrative is a carefully constructed facade. The Antarctic Treaty System, signed in 1959, designates Antarctica as a scientific preserve, prohibiting military activity. Sounds noble, right? But what if its true purpose is to control information, to restrict access to certain zones, to prevent independent investigation into what truly lies beneath the ice? Think about it. Only select scientific missions are allowed. Areas are cordoned off for environmental protection or sensitive research. But what if those sensitive areas are where the anomalies are strongest, where the evidence is too blatant to ignore. We're told these are just natural phenomena, ice formations, geological quirks. But how many geological quirks look like perfectly sculpted, miles-long metallic structures? And then there are the sightings. Pilots, researchers, even military personnel. Their accounts of strange lights, impossibly fast craft, and silent, massive objects moving through the Antarctic skies are often dismissed as hallucinations or misidentifications. But when multiple, credible witnesses report similar phenomena across decades in the same geographical region, a pattern emerges. These aren't just isolated incidents, they're pieces of a much larger picture. We have the testimonies of alleged whistleblowers, former military personnel who claim to have seen classified documents, or even witnessed strange craft entering and exiting the ice. Their stories are often ridiculed, their reputations destroyed. But what if their courage to speak out is the only thing standing between us and total ignorance? Hey, quick pause from our deep dive into the unknown. You know how crucial atmosphere and sound design are to making a video absolutely captivating? That's where epidemic sound comes in. Seriously, if you're a creator, you need this. They've got an insane library of royalty-free music and sound effects. From chilling atmospheric tracks, perfect for a conspiracy theory video like this, to upbeat tunes for your vlogs. No more worrying about copyright strikes, just pure creative freedom. I get all my background music and sound design elements from them, and it makes a huge difference. Check out the link in the description for a free trial and take your content to the next level. Now back to our frozen secrets. So, if there's a base and it's not ours, what's its purpose? Why are they here? The theories range from the truly mind-bending to the terrifyingly plausible. One theory suggests it's an ancient outpost, perhaps left behind by a precursor civilization or an early alien exploratory mission. Imagine them using Earth as a waypoint, a resource hub, or even a long-term observation post, monitoring the development of humanity. They might be waiting for a specific trigger, a certain technological advancement, or a cosmic alignment before revealing themselves. Consider the possibility of hidden resources. Antarctica isn't just ice, it's a continent. What if it harbors exotic minerals, energy sources, or even ancient technologies that we haven't even begun to comprehend? A massive, self-sustaining base could be processing these resources, fueling their operations, or even acting as a power source for something far greater. Another, more chilling theory links the base to Earth's magnetic field, or even ley lines, the alleged energetic pathways of our planet. What if this base is drawing power from Earth itself, or perhaps influencing our planet's very systems? Could it be a control center, subtly manipulating global events, or even impacting our consciousness? It sounds far-fetched, but when you consider the sheer scale and secrecy, no possibility can be entirely dismissed. The implications are staggering. If there's an alien presence hidden for millennia beneath our feet, what does that mean for humanity? Are we being protected, observed, or are we simply livestock, unaware of the shepherds watching over us from the shadows? The evidence, while circumstantial, forms a compelling narrative. The historical accounts, the anomalous satellite data, the whistleblowers, the strict governmental control, they all point to something massive, something hidden, something other. Antarctica isn't just a frozen continent. It's a cosmic secret, waiting to be unearthed. The question isn't if there's something there, but what it is, and what its true intentions are. And perhaps, the biggest secret isn't what's under the ice, but why they don't want us to know. What do you think is hiding beneath the Antarctic ice? Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe the official narrative, or is there something more sinister at play? If this video opened your mind even a little bit, hit that like button, share it with someone who loves a good mystery, and most importantly, subscribe to the Lost Archive for more deep dives into the unexplained. We're on a mission to uncover the truth, one hidden secret at a time. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.